In this video, we will discuss law enforcement officers who received their due retribution. Let us delve straight into the matter at hand. The footage depicts a police officer instructing a man to exit his vehicle in an aggressive manner. When asked why he was being ordered to do so, the officer simply replied, "Because I told you so." This is a clear example of an abuse of power by those who believe that wearing uniforms places them above the law.
Hands are up, and now I'm asking you to step out of the car.
I gave you my ID.
You gave me your ID.
Go run it.
Yep, I don't want to. I'm not walking away from this car.
Officer, can I ask you why?
Yep, because I just told you. Step out of the car. If you don't want to go to jail, I would expect you to please listen.
Despite feeling intimidated by the authoritarian behavior displayed by the cop, the man had no choice but to comply with his demands. "Your hands are up. Now step out of your car," barked the officer as he demanded compliance from his victim.
I mean, I told you I'm a cop. Face the car when you step out. Face the car when you step out. Face the car when you step out. Don't flex. Don't flex. I don't know what you're doing, man, but you need to knock that off. Where are you trying to go? What are you doing, dude?
Officer, I'm not doing nothing to you.
Okay. Well, you're making me think something funny is going on, man.
Come on, man.
You're not under arrest. You're just like pulling away like you're gonna do something silly. And I don't want that.
Officer.
What?
Nothing.
What?
I'm not even gonna.
Okay. Well, you're not under arrest, man. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so slide over here.
Despite his lack of movement, the officer presumed that he posed a threat, using this as justification for his forceful actions.
And dude, like, you're beaten.
Officer, please don't.
Don't what? Have a seat.
Okay.
Have a seat. I think that your buddy has a gun, so I need you to step in the car.
You think my buddy has a gun?
He's acting funny. Step in the car, please.
Officer,
if you don't step in the car, you're going to jail for sure.
Okay, that's
So
fine,
step
officer.
in the car. So step in the car.
Listen.
I'm done listening. I just told you I think that your buddy has a gun. Now knock it off.
The ensuing video was captured in a residential area of the Katy, Texas, where law enforcement officials halted an automobile. On the footage timeline, the vehicle was stopped by police officers who experienced difficulty articulating their rationale for doing so. It appeared that the car had been stopped without any apparent cause, as the officer could not even elucidate what crime had been committed.
Officer, why is he pulled over, sir?
I'm not even pulled over. I've been sitting here.
Okay, well then let's go home. He's fine. Officer, we live here. He has a possible cause of privacy, and we're gonna go home. Let's go. Is he getting arrested or is he a suspect of a crime? Well, thank you.
He's
We
been
live
saying that
here.
shit this whole time.
Excuse
He's
me,
been saying
officer.
criminal.
Time out. I live in this house. I'm a disabled veteran.
Go ahead and start, man.
If he's not getting a ticket or a suspect of a crime, we're gonna go. Start your car and go home.
Man, you don't want to do that. I'm telling you.
Officer, is he being pulled over or is he a suspect of a crime?
Man, so
Is he a suspect of a crime?
Making it worse. Go ahead and back up.
I'm not making it worse. I'll back up and give you a space to work, and I'm going to legally observe. I'm going to legally observe. Okay, so ask him what you're being pulled over for and if you're a suspect.
What am I a suspect?
Is he a suspect of a
I
crime?
already explained everything.
What is he?
Is he a suspect? Is he a suspect of a crime? What is he accused of right now?
Y'all come over there and stand up there.
I'm legally observing. I'm legally
Have
observing.
you stand up over there a little bit, okay?
Okay, what is it? What is the
Get
crime?
my ticket, bro.
What is the crime?
get my ticket?
Yes, let's get his ticket. What's the crime? This is illegal. I'm a disabled veteran and I just purchased this house and this is my family. And we're being harassed right in front of our house. I want the neighbors to see that we're being harassed. I'm going to call the news. I'm going to talk to the mayor, the city council, and everyone else. And we're going to file a class action lawsuit because he's being harassed in front of his home.
Yeah, you can do all that, okay?
Why is he showing his identification? Is he a suspect of a crime? Ask for his badge number and name. Get his badge number and name. Let's get it now, please, officer, and we'd like to have your supervisor as well. We're requesting a supervisor.
Supervisor is coming.
Okay, good, great. Give us your badge number and name, please, officer. He's given identification. Identify yourself.
Come chat with me, okay?
Officer, are you going to identify yourself?
Identify yourself. I already told you who I was when I approached you, okay?
What's your badge number, officer? I'd like to take that on record because I'm legally observing this procedure. Officer, what's your badge number? This is f***ing crazy. We just moved here and we result into racism. Racism when he lives here. Why is he exiting the vehicle? This is illegal. This is an illegal procedure. This is an illegal procedure. And if you don't think we have lawyers, we do. This is an illegal procedure.
Next on the list, we have an individual who was peacefully seated in his vehicle when approached by law enforcement officials. When he politely requested clarification as to the reason for his stop, one of the officers hesitated before providing a response, and instead simply informed him that he was being detained under arrest.
What am I being arrested for?
We explained everything. I'm being recorded.
Okay, and that's
so
fine, but I need to know what am I being arrested for?
The plate is fraudulent. I'm being very, very lenient.
Yes, but
So,
I told you I have to go to the DMV.
That's fine.
Okay, so what's happening? For what?
The plate is fraudulent.
But I told you I have to wait for the DMV.
That has nothing to do with the plate being fraudulent.
The plate is not fraudulent at all. No, it's not.
Step out of the car.
How's the plate fraudulent?
Step out of the
How is the plate fraudulent?
Step out of the car.
Are you gonna shoot me?
No, I'm not gonna shoot.
man.
I think
why
that
are we escalating?
because no.
Listen.
Because this is how it always is, bro.
No, this is not
right?
how it's gonna always end.
Because I'm getting arrested for what?
We explained
I
to
don't
you.
want to go with y'all nowhere.
It doesn't matter. You have to.
That's it.
How I don't have a choice? Wait, hold on. So you're gonna tell me I don't have a choice, right?
Yes. You have no choice. You're being
And you're
arrested.
telling me this, right?
I'm telling you that.
Cool. So I need to understand why I can't go. I'm waiting for the DMV. So you're arresting me because I'm waiting for the DMV?
You could have waited for the DMV and not put the fake plate on.
I had
You did
to,
that.
but
You
I
did that
have to.
choice. That's why
How
we're
did I
doing
make a choice? I literally had to wait for the DMV at the end of the day. And you're mad at me for the DMV.
I'm not mad at you.
Don't do that.
Play this game.
Step out of the car.
Don't do
Step
that.
out of the vehicle.
Chris, come over here. Step out of the car. Okay?
I'm no.
You don't want any
because
more
you're-
charges.
Yeah. They're literally arresting me for no reason.
There's no need to. We don't want to do this. Just get out of the car.
So what am I getting
Make it
arrested
easy.
for?
We
just-
explained to you.
Look, this is your car, bro. Just get out of
And I
your
know
car.
it's my car. That's the thing, bro. Like I'm trying to say why I'm getting arrested for.
We're not denying it's not your car.
All right. So
That's
what am
not
I
the
getting
problem.
arrested for? I didn't put. Don't,
Mr. Woods,
I'm stepping out.
All right, step out.
Yeah, just let him get out.
Like
You got nothing on you, right, brother?
Nah, we good. We chilling. Nothing.
Next, we have an individual driving a BMW who was stopped by law enforcement for seemingly no apparent cause. It appears that this is a recurring issue as the officers tend to engage in such behavior frequently.
I'm black and I'm in a Beamer. That's why. We can't have nothing without being drug dealers. I worked my ass off for years in construction before I built my own company. And I'm gonna show you.
You seem like a hard worker.
And he lied. He said his dog hit on my car. Life in America as a black man, y'all. I'm gonna make him famous.
Welcome to sit back in the vehicle if you want to wait out here. For the supervisor, you want to wait in the vehicle.
I want you to give me my ticket so I can go to my appointment and pick up my wife.
You don't want to
Man, you've already disrespected. You just lied. He just lied and said that his dog hit on my car. Did you find any drugs, sir?
No, sir.
I know you didn't. Because I'm not no dick. Man, give me my ticket.
Okay, if you want to take a seat back in the vehicle. Want to step out or you?
You said somebody gave you intel that I was a drug dealer and drug detectives followed me?
They gave me intel to stop a car, to identify you, and then also to sniff the car.
Who is these individuals that told you this?
They're-
I have a right to know. My lawyer's going to want to know too.
Yeah, well, it'll be in a copy of our documentation.
A copy of your documentation?
Yes.
You're documenting me when I was originally stopped for my tag,
Yes, and that was my reason for stopping you.
but you're documenting me.
Everything is documented. It's
Everything's documented.
everything is documented. Like this.
So who are these people? Where they followed me from? You said they followed me. Where did
I
they
don't have all
follow me?
that information. It was a really quick, brief conversation to catch up to your car and stop.
We're only provided certain information. We're only provided when they call him, they say, hey, this guy, we have information that may or may not have any sort of substance such as like drugs or anything like that may be in the vehicle. If there's a violation, such as your tag right there, if there's something,
I can stop you.
you can stop.
And I can get your information.
So
But you didn't. You originally said it was my tag,
It is your
but
tag.
then you said I was a drug dealer,
So-
under suspicion of having narcotics in me.
Because I was going to let you go on a warning with the tag, and then that's why I asked you if you had any narcotics.
But why? Because I was black?
Has nothing to do with
Because
that.
black people always have drugs?
No.
It must be because black people always have drugs.
I had no
That's
idea
why.
what your race was until I got up to you, sir.
Okay, but when you got up to me and seen that there was a black man behind the wheel of this brand new Beamer,
It was already